So welcome back to Spurgever Homestead. So this video is going to be a little different than our normal thing. I wanted to take a few minutes and just kind of let everybody know what's been going on. You might notice that even for us, being in our busiest time of year, our videos have been few and far between for a while. We're going weeks sometimes between videos. Basically, that comes down to the fact that I am not feeling real well. I was going to do some videoing yesterday and the day before, but it's been a rough week, so I just hadn't gotten to it. Not a big person on going to the doctor. I'm kind of one of those, if it's not broke, don't fix it kind of thing. So I haven't been feeling the greatest for, I would say, close to a month now, off and on. I had some pain started a couple weeks ago, again, off and on, that have kind of escalated here in the last week. Being bullheaded, just didn't go in. Finally went in and went and saw a doctor Tuesday, and they told us the thing that nobody wants to hear, that there was a 35% chance of what is going on with me is the big C, cancer. We don't know yet, so we're not getting too upset about it. Obviously, I was a little upset Tuesday because, nobody wants to be 40 and hear the big C word. I do have a pretty extensive family history on both sides of cancer and various cancers, which, hey, that just makes it all the more likely, right? So, we ran some blood work on Tuesday, and whatever came back in the blood work, they're not saying a whole lot yet, made the doctor concerned enough that we went straight into going to have an abdominal CT scan yesterday. So we drove over to Grants Pass, which is about a 2.5-hour drive. I had to drink this absolutely vile stuff. It was really, really bad at midnight, and then at 1 o'clock before my 2 o'clock appointment. Had a really great guy, and the receptionist was really great over there too, but a really great tech who is a traveling tech actually. Out of Washington State, but he down at Mid-Rogue Imaging Center over at Grants Pass. Great people if you've got to go. Worst part is they go to hook me up to the IV to put in the dye and cannot find a vein to save their lives. So I ended up, and you probably can't see it, but I ended up with this massive bruise from a forearm tap, which, good times. They told me after the fact that that's the one that burns the most, but it was the only one they could find. So, 2.5-hour drive over for a 35-minute appointment, which should have taken 15 minutes. But like I said, we had some vein issues. Did get the call back that the CT has come back and everything looks good. So the doctor's office got the results, and I am now looking at a colonoscopy. Good times. That's what everybody wants to do. But unfortunately, where we live, there is a lack of surgeons. So they're hoping maybe in the next couple of weeks, if I continue to have a lot of pain, they can do some things to mitigate my pain and do some pain management. But I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so I'm probably not going to do that unless it gets really bad. So what's going on the homestead is not a lot. I'm in maintenance mode more than anything. The one day this last week that I got out to do some mulching on the potatoes, I really thought I was going to die after 45 minutes. So it's mostly about just kind of hanging out and, pulling weeds, keeping it light, and giving myself plenty of time to rest. So the really good days are kind of few and far between right now. The really bad days, haven't really had any of those. Tuesday was pretty rough. I felt pretty sick. Most of the time, I'm okay. We're just kind of doing what we can. Kanan is picking up my slack where he can. So for right now, they have told me probably cool it on throwing feed bags, because we don't know if maybe I have some kind of tear that they're not finding, or something is not right. So just wanted to kind of let everybody know. I'm going to try and make some more rabbit videos this week on days that I'm feeling okay. It's really hot is the other part of it. I say really hot, but it's upper 80s, lower 90s, which is hot for the rabbits. So I'm trying not to get them out into the heat and, probably no American videos for a little bit. They're a little heavy. Yesterday they told me no heavy lifting at all on my arm because of the IV, and that tech told me that for a while I should probably be kind of cooling it to under 10 pounds until we kind of know what's going on. I haven't told the boss that yet, but so that's kind of where we're at, what's going on. Just kind of wanted to give a little shout out so everybody knew we're okay. Everything's all right for right now. We're not panicking because we don't know what we don't know at this point. So until we actually have a diagnosis, it's not a big deal. There's still, even though the CT came back clean, there's still a chance that there is some kind of cancer or something going on, but it has greatly diminished after a clear CT scan. So, yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. If you've got questions, I want to get out and do a couple more top 5 question videos because they're pretty easy. I don't have to do a whole lot of lifting. I've got a couple that I'm going to work on. But if you've got questions, things you want me to talk about, things that maybe I can get Kanan to help me talk about, go ahead and leave them down in the comment section. Of course, the homesteading continues. We'll keep you guys updated. It'll be a couple weeks now, it looks like, before I can get in for the next round of tests. But we will let you know what's going on. But that is all I've got for today from Sprecher Homestead. Stay positive. Happy homesteading.